Hi you guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm just going to talk about what to expect when you're getting box braids from the first time, or any type of braids. I know I'm not wearing braids right now. I have in a weave. Someone requested me to do this video, so I'm just going to do this for you right now. I didn't really write anything down, but I mean, I have a few ideas of what you should expect. So if you'd like to see more, please just stay tuned. I've been getting braids since I was young. Like I've almost always had braids in my hair. If this is your first time getting box braids, I suggest that you get them done professionally, because if you don't get them done professionally, you're probably really not gonna like the results that you're getting. So that's the first thing, get them done professionally. Number two, if it's your first time, I don't suggest you going with the really long or the really big kind of box braids everybody's rocking now. I think that you should start off like really light. It doesn't have to be short, like shoulder length short, but it doesn't need to like reach your hips, or I mean, if it's gonna be thick, it doesn't need to reach your hips. I don't suggest you go really thick or really long, because it's gonna feel really weird on your hair. It's not on your head. It's not gonna feel like a weave if you're used to weaves. So it's gonna be like, it's gonna feel weird. Braids are gonna last you a long time if you know how to take care of them. Taking care of them means oiling your scalp regularly. You really don't have to take care of box braids like that, but it's your scalp that needs the most maintaining or the most care, because if your scalp is not clean, or if you're not watching to see that your hair is not twisting up at the roots, then your box braids, they're gonna last, but your roots are not gonna look pretty, and you're gonna lose a lot of hair, especially if you're using box braids as a protective style. You really want to make sure that your scalp is clean, oiled, moisturized, and dandruff free. You don't want nobody seeing the little white flakes in between. No, that's not cute. No, that's not cute. So one of the things I suggest to use for the whole oiling and stopping the itching and everything is the African Royale new and improved formula braid and extension sheen spray. So it adds shine, which is the first thing. You want your hair to look cute, you know what I'm saying? You know you want your hair to look cute and everything. It really does do everything that it says on the bottle. So whenever my scalp feels itchy or I start to see dandruff, all I do is spray a little like on the area, and I rub it in, and my scalp stops itching. Whenever my scalp itches, I want to take my hair out. So this prevents me from wasting my money or wasting my time and taking out my braids like after a week or two. And another thing is that it's really how you get them done and how you take care of them. If you don't take care of your box braids or any type of braids you're getting done, they're not gonna last long. I do most of my braids myself, and if you don't take care of your scalp, it's not gonna last long. And I don't wash my scalp all the time when I have braids. I don't know why, I just don't. I'd rather just take my braids out and put them back in than wash my hair. So even while it's protecting your hair, you also want to be vigilant and look at it regularly, because if you leave your braids in for too long, your hair is gonna start twisting around the roots, and you're gonna, if you're trying to use it for protective styling, it's not gonna do the protective styling work, because if it twists around itself, you're basically forming dreads, and it's gonna break once you start combing it out and everything. It has happened to me before. It has probably happened twice when I keep my braids in for like a month or longer and everything. What kind of hair you should use? I use Expressions braiding hair. I don't have it with me right now, but I have a whole bunch in my house just for that. You can find it at your local beauty supply store. They sell Expressions braiding hair. That's the kind I use. It's very lightweight and everything. If you're going for regular braids, if you're going for like Marley braids or twists, you use Marley hair. If you're going for kinky twists, you use kinky hair. If you're going for yarn twists, you use yarn, that kind of thing. So you can also use human hair if you like. I've never used human hair to braid my hair. Yeah, I heard that it probably won't last as long because it's kind of slippery because it's human. I don't know. How long should you keep your braids in? I mean, as long as it can last you, but you might not want to keep it in for a long time. I get tired of hairstyles very easily, so I take out my braids and my twists quite after a short period of time. How much hair do you need? It depends on like how big the pack is. When I do my big braids, I use about 4 packs. I usually use like 4 to 5. Care of your hair, all you have to do is oil your scalp every day, wrap your hair at night. I never wrap my hair, just to be honest. I never do, because ain't nobody got time for that. I mean, you should if you want your hair to last long, but I don't do that. I really just do not. Twist or braids? I prefer twists. Anytime, any day. I love twists. I will just always get twists. I prefer twists to braids, partly because they're easier to take down than braids are. Second, it doesn't take me as long to do twists as it does to do braids. Colors, you know what, play around with all the colors you want. Like, you don't have to get your hair color, it doesn't really matter. Really, just play around with your colors. I mean, nothing's stopping you. Prices for braids, last time I had to pay somebody to do my hair, which was like 2 years ago, I got my braids done for $150, and they reached like almost like they were around my waist, and they were really good. Like, it was tiny. It wasn't tiny, but it was pretty small, and I really liked it. Tips on doing your hair. How I seal the end of my twists is that I just dip my tips in boiling hot water, but that just seals my ends and I'm good to go. I don't have to worry about my ends ever getting loose or anything. Just, if you want your braids to last or your twists to last and you don't want any breakage, but you will, and you don't want like any serious breakage or damage to your hair, just really just take care of your hair. And I mean, tell the person not to do your hair so tight, like at the roots, so you won't have like all those little bumps or boils, because that's not cute. I think that's pretty much it. If there's anything I missed out or any questions that I did not answer, you can comment down below and I'll be sure to answer those questions. If there are any videos you want me to do, tell me, because now I have the time and I have the good quality camera to do it, so I can record in my own room now. So thank you guys so much for watching. God bless. Bye.